What's the word you're hearing out of Minnesota's training camp and defense?
Well, they're experimenting and splashing in what a 4-2-5 defense, but it's not the nickel the way you think of it. It actually is a three safety defense. The Buckeyes played quite a bit of this last year, and they use it as a misdirection defense because it's a typical 4-3, except they bring one of the safeties down to be a box safety. So you've got him playing kind of like an inside or off ball linebacker, but you've got somebody with secondary coverage skills if the other team comes and passes out of that formation, which is great if you've got a terrific safety that can actually do that. Although it does, you do give up a little bit of something if the other team starts running right at you. But it's the NFL; nobody's doing that very much.
Well, that's interesting, especially. I mean, it seems like a natural progression to get a better cover guy in at linebacker nowadays, especially for early pass downs or early downs when before you bring in a nickel package on a passing situation. I mean, linebackers are getting smaller. It's not uncommon for a 220-pound linebacker to be out there. So why not put a really good safety out there that can cover? And I know they had a couple good safeties. They had guy they drafted in the first round a couple of years ago. So it kind of makes sense to get them all on the field that way. So it makes sense.
You talk about the progression of the linebacker, and I think that makes a lot of sense. We're old enough to remember when outside linebackers used to not be called outside linebackers. They were called strong and weak side
Yep.
linebackers, and they had different skill sets depending upon whether they had to fight through a tight end to get to the run game. And now those guys basically don't exist. Outside linebackers who aren't pass rush specialists are pretty much what used to be weak side linebackers.
They also used to be 250, 260 pounds. It's very rare to get guys like that nowadays. We do laud the cover skills more. So why not safeties?
This is Joe Smith from the Midwest Football Podcast. Please remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It all helps us grow our show. Look for our full show too, anywhere you find podcasts. Links below.